Welcome back to another video, guys. Today I'm going to be taking a look at DeepOnion cryptocurrency, and it was recommended that I cover this topic per one of my subscribers. So for disclaimer, I'm not a financial analyst, planner, or advisor. Nothing I say in this video is a recommendation to buy or sell. I do not give investment advice. This is not investment advice. Everything I talk about is just kind of my opinion and just a basic summary of what I'm seeing. So this is the chart for DeepOnion. If you just want to take a quick look, market cap is ranked 356 out of on CoinMarketCap, with the market cap around 2.3 million. Currently, there's 3,600,000 in circulation, and there'll be a total supply of about 18 million. The website says a bit different, but I'll cover that in a sec. These are the markets that you can trade it on, so just Nova Exchange between BTC, Ethereum, and Litecoin. So I'm going to take you guys to the website now. And for those of you guys who don't know, this cryptocurrency is really involved with the Tor network. So if you don't know what that is, just the Onion router. And I'll kind of get a little bit more into that in just a minute. But the website is pretty clean. I mean, obviously I've seen a lot better and I've seen a lot worse, though this website does have a lot of information on it. So I'm just going to kind of go down the website and give you guys a basic summary and kind of throw in my own information a little bit here and there and my own opinions. So basically it's a hybrid cryptocurrency using proof of stake and proof of work, and it's integrated with the Tor network, and the connections are all made over the Tor network. So basically anyone who's using Tor browsing, they're probably also using a VPN, and they are just trying to stay completely anonymous and basically be invisible online. So this coin is really all about anonymity and just staying completely invisible. So with DeepOnion, there was no ICO. 90% of the coins are pre-mined, and the remaining 10% are mineable to the public. So basically, they do rounds of airdropping, which I'll get into in a second, but 70% of the total supply will be airdropped, 20% will be used for bounties, and the remaining 10% will belong to the development team. So if you want to see the coin specifications, you can. Obviously, like I said, they use both proof of work and proof of stake. They tell you about the mining payout, and then they kind of just tell you about the proof of stake interest. And they say that they use proof of stake just for economic stability. And as far as why you should use DeepOnion according to the website, is that it's just totally anonymous and an invisible payment, along with quick confirmation and that secure encryption. So like I said, it's all about being anonymous, being invisible. A lot of these are pretty much the same. A lot of just invisible and secure, completely untraceable, encrypted end to end. And then as far as helping the Tor network goes, if you're operating DeepOnion, you're increasing the number of nodes on the Tor network, so you're helping other people also stay anonymous. So as far as using the Tor browsing goes, basically you're trying to be completely anonymous. So this coin just kind of is a currency to also help you stay anonymous, be completely untraceable. So this is just, like I said, if you want to be totally invisible, that's why you'd really be using this cryptocurrency. And as far as the Onion goes, I know it's kind of a weird name, but if you have used Tor browsing or if you have seen it, you do know that a lot of things such as the IP will have a lot of different letters and numbers, and then .onion. A lot of the Tor browsing and stuff, like a lot of things you'll look up, especially like from what I've seen on like YouTube from other YouTubers, with the dark web is associated a lot with the the .onion type stuff. So I'm not sure necessarily if this currency is used on the dark web or what they even use there. I think I've heard I think it was Monero starting to be used on the dark web, but I'm not entirely sure if DeepOnion's used there. But it's obviously onion routing, so pretty much everything on Tor browsing is .onion. I've seen obviously with the dark web that's .onion. Um, let's see. So yeah, that's kind of one thing that I know this coin. If you really look at it, might get a little bit of hate for, and that would be association with kind of black market type dealings. Obviously, I don't know what currencies are accepted. The only things I've seen of it, or of any sort of black market kind of exchanges, have been through just other YouTube videos and other people browsing. Because I personally have not used Tor browsing whatsoever, so I can't give 100% correct information or 100% perfect explanation of really what it is, because anonymity to me is not a huge part of my online dealing. I don't care that much to be 100% invisible. As far as bounties go, like I said, they give out DeepOnion bounties and rewards to those who help the community. And then for the airdrop goes, there's a lot of information that you can kind of look at. But basically, you have to sign up with Bitcoin Talk, and you have to make like 10 relevant posts, I believe. Let me see. You have to make a bunch of relevant posts in order to even stay qualified. And they have like junior members, like senior. They have like a bunch of different like membership levels. But you have to pretty much just apply, and you can possibly receive the airdrops, because they're still doing them actually currently. And one thing that I do like that I saw was this right here, and it says to avoid quick dumps, all accounts receiving distributions, because you're not really spending any money because it's not an ICO, you're just getting it for free. You'll have to keep 90% of the coins for the whole entire airdrop period. So that's to help keep the price more stable. But obviously, as they add more coins, it kind of, you can almost think of it as inflation, which I think could be driving the price down a little bit, like I showed you on the chart if you look at the chart on CoinMarketCap. But they have just a whole bunch of different things on here, a bunch of different factors, and they tell you, depending on the member type that you are, the different payouts and how it's kind of calculated here. And they'll tell you the number of coins that they're going to be distributing per round. So there is 40 total airdrops, it appears. And I'll just show you really quick. If you go to the top, to apply for the airdrop, you just have to have the DeepOnion wallet and your Bitcoin Talk user ID entered to apply. And I think I'll try to find where it says the relevant posts really quick. But yeah, so actually really quick before I show you that, it said there would be about 18 million in total on CoinMarketCap, but as you can see, according to their website, it'll be about 25 million after 10 years. So there's a little bit of a discrepancy here between CoinMarketCap and their website. Let me see. Oh yeah, so these are the wallets, by the way, that you guys can use. The GitHub link, the Bitcoin Talk, the website, some of the mining pools, just a bunch of different things. Obviously, you can check them out on Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, Slack. Let me see. So low quality posters on Bitcoin Talk, as you can see right here, are banned from airdrops, and I believe it said you need to have 10 relevant posts. So if you miss 1 week posting over 10 valid posts, you'll be excluded from that week's distribution. So you have to pretty much follow a bunch of guidelines in order to take part in these airdrops. But yeah, that's pretty much that. As far as frequently asked questions go, what is DeepOnion? It's like Bitcoin, but has a bunch of different enhancements and full integration with the Tor network, hidden sending technology, and total invisibility. So if you just want to remain, like I said, and I'm going to say this just like 5 times, I know I've said it a bunch, but this is really if you want to be invisible and anonymous. This is the coin that you want, basically. Obviously, it's up to you guys if you want to purchase this. There's plenty. It has a lot of competition with coins such as Verge and Monero. Those are the 2 big ones I think that this is competing against. Though I haven't seen any of those hype up the Tor network as much as a DeepOnion. So the total number of coins, 25 million in 10 years. It's pre-mined instead of an ICO because it's risk-free and disconnects them from the community. And they want people holding the coin to develop with the community. So future development, they have a big roadmap, which I'll show you in a sec. For the team, they have 4 professionals in software development, SEM marketing, big data and cloud computing, branding marketing, and a blockchain expert. or blockchain experts. So they get 10% of the DeepOnions. So DeepOnion is open source, and you can see it on their GitHub. They're not vulnerable to a 51% attack because mining centralization is less appealing, so that's why they use the proof of stake. So for Tor, it's the Onion router, non-centralized open source network that allows people all over the world to make use of the internet as an unknown user. It's achieved by directing IP address information to different nodes on the network. It helps users guard against traffic analysis, the kind of network monitor that does not give room for user privacy regarding business activities, national security relationships. So it just helps you maintain complete anonymity. As far as your IP address goes, you're pretty much untraceable, and if you're using a VPN, then obviously you'll appear to be in like a different location, I guess. So they're not. It says, are you affiliated with the Tor project? They're supporters of the project, but not officially affiliated with them. And then as far as how do I know that connected to the Tor that your IP is hidden? So they kind of give just a brief description about that. You guys can read a little bit more on that. And they kind of show you some stuff that you'll need to look at where you can kind of, I guess, see that you're hidden. Like I've said, guys, I've never used the onion routing, so I can't give 100% perfect information. That's just something that you'll have to look into. I mean, I'm familiar with it a little bit, but obviously I'm no expert, being that I've never used it. So that's pretty much that. You know, a lot of people use it. Just want to be anonymous. So I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, I'm going to reiterate this as well. As far as the dark web and kind of some of these black market type exchanges go, I'm not entirely sure if there's any affiliation or if they accept some of the more well-known privacy and untraceable cryptocurrencies. You know, I've seen some articles on Reddit talking about Monero being used now, but I'm not entirely sure. I can't be 100% positive, obviously, if I've never just actually physically seen it. Alright, so here's their roadmap, and then I'll wrap up the video right after this. So they just have a bunch of different stuff. They show you everything that they've already completed, such as like their YouTube video campaign that started. So they tell you what year and what quarter you can expect everything to happen. So some of the things I'm looking at would be mobile device wallets, which would be 2018 quarter one. Let's see. You'll be able to add information securely into the blockchain. Quarter two, they'll be supporting smart contracts, and it says 2018 quarter two, their free airdrop and distribution will be complete, and all 12.5 million coins will have been distributed by then. So I guess that's how much is being distributed in the airdrops. So they're also going to have more exchanges to trade on instead of just these Nova exchanges, shopping sites where you can use onions, and games in which onions will be accepted. And then beyond that, it'll just be the community and you know, the onion holders that'll be helping guide where this coin ends up. So that's pretty much all there is to talk about. Obviously, as far as privacy and security goes, this seems like it could be, or it seems like it could have some potential. From an investment standpoint, obviously that needs to be something made by each individual user. I'm not going to talk on investment for this one. But yeah, kind of what you're interested in doing, then this is one that you might want to just take a look at and kind of, you know, just read up on their website, familiarize yourself a little bit more with this one. But yeah, you know, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know I'm not a tech expert, so I didn't give 100% perfect info, but I hope I covered enough. So if you enjoyed the video, just like, comment, subscribe, and share. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Take care.